There are many things I have a passion for. One of them is what I learned when reading and studying the Bible. Without it, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I've always known a bit about the Bible, but I remember one day when I was reading over a book. The book was called, "What Does the Bible Really Teach?" What I read in there really moved me. My love for the Bible grew even more. I learned how loving God is and that God has a name, Jehovah. Learning from the Bible gave me a new hope about the future, and it made me not worry about the stresses in life. I remember how curious I was. I was so into reading the Bible that I ended up reading the entire book in less than a year. I believe that there was someone who had to have created us. I don't believe that we just randomly existed out of nowhere. How could everything be made so perfectly like it is? The Earth is the only planet that we know that can sustain life. There is a scripture, Job 26, verse 7, that says, "He stretches out the northern sky over empty space, suspending the earth upon nothing." A lot of times when I'm walking outside, I look at the plants and birds, and it reminds me of all of God's creations. Sometimes it makes me feel closer to Jehovah when I'm on a walking trail or when I'm at a park where a lot of nature is, and it really fascinates me. Not long ago, I went to the Indianapolis Museum of Art. Outside, they have gardens, and in the spring, there are a lot of beautiful flowers. I took a lot of pictures of them, and one of my favorites were these white bleeding hearts that I saw on the side of the trail. I am a Jehovah's Witness. Every Sundays and Thursdays, I go to the Kingdom Hall. I became an unbaptized publisher, and so now on Saturdays, I go door to door. I believe that one day, all wickedness will be done away with. There will be no more pain and suffering. There will be no more death, and everyone will live in paradise on earth forever. There's a scripture, Revelation 21, verse 4, that says, "And he will wipe out every tear from their eyes, and death will be no more. Neither will mourning, nor outcry, nor pain be anymore. The former things have passed away." When I'm stressed out or when something bad happens in life, I think about this and it comforts me. There are special events that I love to go to. We go to a lot of assemblies and conventions. I love to go to them because they build me up, especially when I feel down, and I'm surrounded by a lot of loving and caring people. There is a convention that takes place every year around the springtime that lasts for 3 days. I really enjoy spending time with the brothers and sisters there when I go, and it makes me really happy to be there. At these conventions, I see people getting baptized, and it reminds me of one of the main goals I have right now. When I'm ready, I want to dedicate my life to Jehovah and get baptized.